morning everyone, welcome back to Happy Factorio. This is episode 5 and we are building a happy main bus containing happy gears, happy iron, happy coal, happy copper plates, and there's going to be happy ICs there, whatever that even means. So let's just, what was I even doing? Okay, so I need to have, I need a lot more transport belts. I need a lot of everything. But yes, once I get ICs, there's going to be much less manual work, since a lot of manual work is really for making gears and ICs, and gears I already have. So even if I keep making assemblers for now manually, that's still going to save me a lot of time, and I don't have the regular ones. Why am I making so many long ones? Okay, that's not super useful for a peaceful run, but everything else needs green science. Not everyone. Oh, I could make some lamps soon. Okay, so sadly I don't have any regular inserters. Oh well, let's just make some of those. Inserters are going to be automated, probably one of the next things. Now, transport belts are probably much more important than inserters. Important, like, I guess everything here is kinda important. Why can't I make them? What do I need? I need iron. Everything needs something. Okay, so let's yeah, this is really fast. I'm not going to manually try to make any can I make steel? I can make steel already. Guess I should maybe like divert a bit of iron into steel production. It doesn't have to be much. Yeah, I need to fix this somehow like this. Good. Yeah, that's super fast. I don't need most of this stuff, but I just prefer to have everything. Okay, I need drastically more belts and drastically more inserters. And after that, okay, so could you? Okay, middle click. How do I clean something like easily? There should be like some easy button to just clean something from this assignment. Like, I don't need this all that much, so I should clean this and have this as empty. Can I just empty this somehow? How do I empty this? Control middle click? Oh, control middle click. Okay, that actually was a good guess. So I don't need this that much. Or okay, let's clean the entire thing. Okay, and let's have like a logical assignment. I need normal inserters, long inserters, splitters, small electric poles, underground belts, and level 2 assemblies, because I'm not going to use level 1 assemblies for any length of time. This is very temporary. I'm going to replace them by level 2s quite soon. So let's log all that, and this is going to be where... Actually, this is horrible. Okay, it's all horrible. Go away. Okay. So let's log it like that. So this is going to be where the transport belts are. Okay, so let's make some transport belts. And yeah, let's get rid of this. I extremely don't need that much copper. Transport belts, a lot of transport belts, and a lot of inserters. Yeah, this is super fast once I have all the gears, and I sadly don't have ICs, but okay. So I'm going to, yeah, the stuff on the bottom is not actually finished, but it doesn't really matter that much, so this is where the ICs are going to go. Wasn't I supposed to have some of those? Okay, so what's the proportion? Let's just take a few steps away from the main bus, and that's far enough. Okay, so this is 3 of those into 2 of step and here, and okay, so this is IC, and okay, and this is going to be the copper cable. Where the hell is copper cable? Ah, here it is. Good. And now there's going to be... Where the hell are my inserters? Just regular ones. Okay, that's locked properly. So, okay, so now we're going to need some iron here, and this is where the output is going to be. Is this the copper line? Okay, this is the copper line. This is going to be the IC line. Good. So we need the splitter, which I also don't have. No, I have splitters, so why are they not on the line? Good. So it needs to double split. I mean, this science is temporary. This entire thing is going to go away quite soon. So yeah, this is kind of awkward that I want them on the same. What the hell did I do? Oh, I just misclicked. That's fine. Yeah, this is just awkward, but whatever. The science stuff is temporary. There's a lot of temporary stuff that you have to do, and then you just get rid of. And some of this is extremely temporary, like just last for like half an hour of a game or something. Okay, so this is where iron's going to be. So let's just make a hole. Is it the right way? No, it's not. This is the right way. Good. And a splitter here. So this is iron. The other one is the one in the middle is coal, which I don't connect. Once I have oil, I'll think about it. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to connect it or not. And also this one, I prefer to have it because I'm going to need it for other stuff. So let's just make sure it goes there. And this one should go there. Yes, so this is 9 main bus, except for the coal one, which is... I'm not actually sure if I should have coal and stone and stuff like that on the main bus. Might end up not having it. Okay, so... Good. Now let's get this. And I know this is not even close to being enough. That's not even close to being fast enough. Wait, that's not even... That's just completely wrong. Where are my long inserters? Oh, they're here. Why does, like, if I have a slot on my belt and it's empty, why doesn't the game just put it here? Like, that just seems wrong. I don't know if there's any logic that I completely miss, or is the game just silly? Okay, so how many... Yeah, I need a lot of them, because this is one of those things that cannot actually be wired nicely until I get medium electric poles. Okay, so this is here. No, one of them is going to be missing. Oh well. Okay. And let's have another one. I don't need any spacing. Just like that. And I know this is not the prettiest one of all times, but it's going to be fine. And yeah, I'm going to replace it by the fast ones later, but for now I just don't care. Let's just have something that works. I have usually a lot more manufacturing than I need. Like, since I don't want to rebuild the factory like 20 times. Every time I need slightly more of something. I don't want to rebuild the entire factory. So I usually overbuild a bit, and that's why I don't have to obsess about the exact ratios all that much. There are times where that's fun, but not. This is just basic stuff. Let's not get too crazy about this. I could even like have one in one, and it's just fine. But just nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's just close that for now. I'm sure I'm just going to extend it for a lot more. Like, this is one of those things that you need a lot at some point. Okay, so let's actually have an end. Oh, yes, let's log this. Let's have an end buffer. So I need, oh yeah, 5 chests is exactly the right number. Actually, this is not going to be 5 chests for a simple reason that there's no coal. And there's no electric poles. Okay, so I need to cut some trees. What's some trees? I'm in the desert, so that's going to be relatively difficult to get trees. Oh, that tree's over there, okay. So the next step is probably to set up proper science. No, I'm sure I'm going to go back and fix all the stuff that I forgot to fix. Oh, this is a really nice copper. Can I wire this into my copper smelter somehow? Somehow? I don't know how. I'll think about it. Okay, for now let's make sure this happens. So the next step is going to be to have some kind of a steel production. It's kind of awkward. Maybe I should put it here and move it back a bit. I don't know. It's or I could even have the entire half of this go directly to steel and I'll have to think about it. Okay, let's just get it an end buffer. And the reason I want an end buffer is that I can do that just like that. And let's just do that. Can I do this? Yes, great. I have definitely too much copper, so I don't want to overproduce copper right now. Eventually I will overproduce copper just fine. Okay, so what is the plan? Okay, so first thing is to build a bunch of those. And I already run out of iron. This is fast. Okay, let's grab some iron. I will be grabbing it from a chest later. And so I'm just going to fix all the missing bits. And after I fix all the missing bits, do I even want to? Yeah, whatever. Let's not do that. And after I fix all the missing bits, okay, that's enough for now. Like adding extra, adding all the missing inserters and trivial stuff like that. Copper production is too high anyway, but that's just fine. Let's just make sure this is connected. Let's make sure this is connected somehow. It's kind of silly. That's fine. I'll make sure that I set up something that extracts entire field later, and something here. That's actually kind of strange that they're producing all the time. I thought that's going to be backed up to this point already by now. Oh yes, that's not needed at all. That looks good. What's the production? Actually, yeah, that is going down relatively quickly. I will have to double this in a couple episodes probably. It's very simple to double. Actually, let's double it now. Why not? I think one pump can service 2 lines, but I'm not entirely sure, so I just add the second pipe since it's really simple. So do I have underground pipes? I don't, so let's build a bunch. I need them later anyway. Yeah, just ignore that for now. I feel it's saving too often. I don't know. Is it? It's supposed to save every 5 minutes. I'm just going to rewatch an episode and count it, or just time it whenever it saves. Unless it only uses new settings after I exit the game and enter the game again or something. Oh, that's so much. I wish I had bots to clean this up for me. But by the time I have bots, I'm going to use steel bolts anyway, so it's going to be completely useless. Yeah, so my plan is to not use any solar, so I'll have a massive electricity factory here, power plant. Okay, so just some walkability space, so yeah, that's fine. First I need pump. Okay, I have a pump. Did I order a second pump yet? I don't need one more pump. One pump. Pump here, good. And a line of coal. I guess I could move it. Actually, I could move it on the other side. No, I can't because I only have the small poles. So that would be really elegant, but that's not going to be viable. And let's make it same distance. Actually, oh, I don't have 2 boilers here somehow. Okay. Is there a walkable space between them? And no, so I have to move it by 1. Okay. 5. Another 5. And let's do this. Yeah, this is a massive case of overbuilding. If anybody cares about pollution in this game, they shouldn't be watching it, because that's just ridiculous. I don't care at all about pollution. The entire thing is just silly. I'm just building a factory. And like the way I want to extend this game is by much more complex production chains and by trains and by trade signals and stuff like that, not by like monsters. Why the hell do I need monsters in a base builder? I'm just building a happy base. Especially in this happy series, which is supposed to, like, the entire point of this series is that it's happy. So it shouldn't have any monsters. Unless they're happy monsters, but the happy monsters are not going to attack my base. They should just be happy and, I don't know, visit and have some tea or something. That's awkward. Yeah, this is super awkward. It's actually not... I can't actually set it up like that. Huh. I guess I could just... Yeah, that's annoying. Okay. I guess I could move it by one more. Okay, where can I actually put the pump? Here? That's quite far. Okay, let's move an entire thing. It's fine. There's space. I think one pump could actually service two of them, but that's fine. I have a lot of space. No, that's too close by one. And let's move here and let's get rid of this completely. Yes, so getting rid of the boilers and let's give it another try. So it's going to go this way. That's my last one, seriously? Let's build a bit more. I don't have any inserters, so actually that's not going to work at all. The entire thing I have to make another trip for inserters. Boilers. Good, boilers are here. I'll need a lot of inserters and I will need to set up the steam pump. Yeah, and fine. It seems much more sensible to have those steam pumps than to have like just solar power. Solar power just requires nothing. I mean, it requires all the accumulators, but basically you build accumulators on the spot. So instead of having like a fancy, complicated supply chain, you have a really simple one. I think the game, like the base, should become more complicated, not simpler generally. It doesn't always. For example, electric furnaces are much simpler than. Okay, let's not do that. Let's just make it symmetric. Electric furnaces make everything much simpler than having coal furnaces. So there's some simplification, but at the same time, the entire supply chain becomes more complex, especially with oil. For a while, I just didn't get oil because it was so complicated how to get it like nice. What? That's okay. Let's move it by one. Yes, aesthetics over everything else. The entire game is about aesthetics. There are so few games that are about aesthetics. So in most games, I don't care about stuff like textures and stuff at all because the games are about like some mechanics. But this game is about aesthetics, really. I mean, obviously it has mechanics and stuff, but like that's kind of secondary. Okay. We still need an obsolete chest because everything becomes obsolete very fast, and this is the obsolete chest. Okay, so it overproduces copper ore, it overproduces copper and coal, it overproduces iron ore, does it? Only one side, only this side, the other one doesn't. Let's make sure both sides overproduce it, so let's just... Okay, this is really silly, but let's do it this way. Like that, and this. Okay, it's kind of ridiculous, but whatever. I think it's done. What do I miss? Oh yes, okay, let's get this and this and this. Yeah, I can make a lot of stuff now. Some of that, yeah. I work so slowly. Like, my bases tend to be really big, so I tend to work very slowly, and that annoys me relatively quickly. Okay, so I needed inserters. So, why am I making fast inserters before? No, just make regular inserters. Yeah, just ignore the fast ones, just make the normal one first. Like, this doesn't need the fast inserters at all. Okay, yeah, just ignore all of that. I'll do that later. Just make me a normal inserters. Good, so... Oh, that's not good at all. The entire thing is disconnected. Okay, connected, and here, and I can just make 2 more lines like that. I think one pump can support 2 of those lines, but I'm not totally sure. Where is the like pressure or something? I don't remember. That should be fine. Water to 10.1. If I ever have problems with that, I can always like, I can build more. Building more is always legitimate, and eventually I'm going to replace that by, yeah, let's get rid of this, by oil-based supply, but and use only coal for plastics. I don't have much oil right now, but I will have some more oil later. Yeah, I forgot to set up the timer for this episode, but it's going really well. So we have a lot of stuff. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up. Do I have any? I don't have any of that, so I'm just going to have a small, small assembly for. I mean, a small smeltery for iron into steel, and that's going to be our next product. And afterwards, I'm going to do a proper red and green science assembly somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where, because this is kind of awkward place where I have to make a bend in this. Possibly here is going to be fine, or maybe I'll just leave the entire space to expand the IC production, and I'm going to move it here and set up the science on this side. Yeah, that's probably better. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a happy Factorio. Bye bye.